Hey guys, welcome back to Resist the Grind. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to work on the Jeep. For a while, since I had my hinges replaced due to the corrosion issue that a lot of Jeeps have, my Jeep has been leaking right along the seam up here. I went to the dealer. I asked them how much it would be to replace the gasket, since I figured that was the problem, and I was quoted, I think it was about $500 to $600. So I decided to go online, order the gaskets myself, and we're going to try installing them. So let's get this underway. I'll try and show you step by step. There is a lot of traffic outside, so most of it will probably be overdubbed where I tell you the different steps I do. On my Jeep, it seems to be mainly around the seal here. On the Jeep, it doesn't come with a seal. I tried doing one of the things online that I found, which was to add a new gasket onto the door frame itself. That did not solve the problem. So we are going to actually replace this whole gasket here. When we bought our Jeep, it came with a small toolkit that's used to remove the doors and lower the windshield if needed. We'll start by removing the two nuts that hold the doors on. Next, we'll move inside to remove the wiring harness, as well as the strap for the door. There's a single interior hinge that also needs to be removed. Then you are able to remove the door. I was very surprised at how easy the gasket was to remove. It is just held in place by a track on the door. At one end, you'll find a small trim panel plug. This makes it very easy to line up your new gasket. Next, you're going to push the gasket into the track on the door. You will want to double check as you go along to make sure that it is seated in both the top and bottom parts. As you work your way around the door, you'll find some small tabs to help make sure that your gasket is lined up. As you work your way around the door, you'll find another trim plug. Make sure to press it in. Once you have fully installed the gasket, make sure to go around and look for any areas that might not be seated properly. You'll also want to give it a tug in some of the areas just to make sure that it is not coming loose. Now we're going to put the door back on and reconnect everything. It can sometimes be a challenge to get the hinges lined up just right, but when they do, it drops in place. After plugging in the wiring harness, make sure to lock it in place. Make sure you don't drive away without putting the nuts back on the door. Since it was a perfectly sunny day, I had to create my own rain to test out the door. Okay, so it didn't drip until I opened the door, so that means it's working. Hopefully we'll see the next rainfall. Gonna go ahead and do the other side, so we'll see what that looks like. We're going to follow the same steps as we did for the driver's side door. If you missed anything while we were doing the driver's side door, you'll be able to see it done again here. Just as with the other side, no special tools are needed. As with the driver's side door, it is important to make sure that you line up these plugs. It's extremely important to make sure you go back and check your work to make sure everything is seated well. Okay, so I did some more rain tests using my water bucket, and it does look like I have solved the problem, but this is definitely a easy do-it-yourself project. I don't have a lot of automotive skills, but it is fairly easy, straightforward. If you follow the steps in this video, shouldn't have a problem. Thanks for watching. If you like content like this, definitely hit that like and subscribe. Looking at doing a big project. Don't want to let it out of the bag yet, but stay tuned for our channel.